Welcome to the session number 34. Myself, Malini MB, Department of Commerce, GFGC Malur. Dear students, in the previous class, we learnt about basic features of checks as well as the parties to the check. So in this session, we are concentrating on crossing of checks, meaning of crossing of checks, and various types of crossing. So what is crossing of check? Before knowing the crossing of checks, we should know why there is a need for crossing. Actually speaking, a check is a negotiable instrument. And basically, there are two kinds of checks are there. One is open check and one is the cross check. A open check is a check which is payable at the counter, whereas a cross check is a check which is not payable at the counter, which is credited to the customer's account. So here, students, you should know what is the essential need behind the crossing of the check. For example, in case of open check, a check is lost or is stolen, or the signature of the payee may be done by some other person, there is a possibility of a misappropriation of the check. Under these circumstances, check may go into wrong hands. Therefore, a check is a popular device for protecting the drawer and the payee of the check. Both bearer and the order check can be crossed. Crossing prevents fraud as well as the wrong payments. So these are needs behind the reason for the check. And we should know who are the parties basically can have the right to cross a check. Number one, a check can be crossed by the drawer. As I explained, who is a drawer here? A drawer is a person who is preparing the check. So he has the right to cross a check. The second one, the holder may also cross a check. Who is a holder? A holder is a person who is having possession of the check. Generally is also having the right to both general as well as the special crossing. The third party is the banker. Even the banker is also having the right to cross the check. So this is regarding the introduction part of the check. So when you come across the meaning of crossing, so what is crossing? Crossing of checks means drawing two transfer parallel lines on the left hand top corner of the check with or without the words like company or account payee or not negotiable. Okay, fine. So simple sense, crossing of check refers to drawing two transverse parallel lines on the left hand top corner of the check. For this process, we are going to call it as a crossing. And one more thing, students. So whenever a person is going to cross the check, he has the right either to mention or not to mention the words like company or account payee or not negotiable. These can be mentioned or may not be mentioned. So what are the various types of crossing? Generally speaking, there are four types of crossing are there. Number one, general crossing. Number two, special crossing. Number three, account payee crossing. Number four, not negotiable crossing. And among these four, general and special type of crossing are called as a statutory type of crossing. Okay, which are those general as well as the special type of crossing are called as a statutory type of the crossing. And remaining two, what are those? Account payee crossing and not negotiable crossing depend upon the what kind of dealings or the transaction that may happen between the two parties, that is the drawer as well as the payee. Depending on that, it can be a account payee or a not negotiable, but need not be compulsory. So generally speaking, we have the two kind of statutory crossing, that is general crossing as well as the special crossing. Then what is general crossing? Section 123 of the Negotiable Instrument Act says that where a check bears across its face an addition of the word and any bank company or any abbreviation thereof between two parallel transfer lines, either with or without the words like not negotiable, that additional shall be deemed to be a general crossing and check shall be deemed to be crossed generally. So general crossing means drawing across the face of the two parallel lines on the left hand corner of the check with or without the words and company or not negotiable or account payee between those two parallel lines. So here students, crossing itself is called as a drawing two parallel lines on the left hand corner of the check. And again, as per section 123 of the Negotiable Instrument Act of 1881, if any check bears, of course, two parallel transfer lines on the left-hand corner of the check with or without the words like not negotiable or company, that can be called as a general crossing. So what are the basic features of general crossing? Here, there must be two transfer lines. Yeah, the first very important basic feature of the general crossing is says what? There must be a two transfer line should be put on the left hand corner of the check. The lines must be drawn on the left hand. Then the words such as not negotiable or account payee also do not from form any essential part of general crossing, so they may or may not be, need not be compulsory. If the drawer is think it is required, he can put those words or he can leave. Next, the paying banker is required to pay the amount of generally crossed checks to another banker, but not to the holder at the counter. Of course, this duty has to be done by the collecting banker. That means whenever a check is crossed generally, of course, the amount is not payable at the counter. It will be transferred to another account, another banker, so that it can be directly credited to the customer account, but not paid by the payable at the counter. Okay. So this kind of role is played by the collecting banker. And general crossing makes a check safe by making it difficult for a wrong person to obtain the payment. Of course, crossing of check itself is a safe. Crossing of checks is a safe, but general crossing makes a check safe by making it difficult for a wrong person to obtain its payment. The second important type of crossing is a special crossing. Section 124 of the Indian Negotiable Instrument Act of 1881, where a check bears across its face an addition of the name of the banker with or without the words not negotiable, that addition shall be deemed to be crossed, the check shall be deemed to be crossed specially and to be crossed to the banker. Special crossing means writing across the face of the check the name of some banker with or without the lines. Is very important, with or without the lines or words such as not negotiable or the account payee. That means, as per section 124 of the Indian Negotiable Instrument Act of 1881, special crossing means writing across the face of the check the name of some banker with or without lines, like they may draw two transfer lines or may not, but the words such as not negotiable and the account payee can also be left to the choice of the drawer. So what are the basic features of the special crossing? Number one, a special crossing requires the name of the collecting banker. That's very important. This is the main differences where we can able to make out between the general as well as the special crossing. So what's a special crossing will say is a special crossing requires the name of the collecting banker and two parallel lines are not essential. You may draw or may not. The words such as not negotiable or account payee do not form necessary part of the special crossing. Again, the words already may or may not be required. Again, in case of general crossing, the same thing applicable even in case of the special crossing. The paying banker is required to pay the amount of specially crossed check only to the banker named in the crossing. Again, here the role of the collecting banker is very important. Of course, either it is a general crossing or the special crossing, the amount is not payable at the counter. It will be directly credited to the concerned customer account through the collecting banker. Special crossing makes a check more safer than the general crossing. So these are all the few things what we discussed about crossing, types of crossing. Under that, the two very important statutory types of crossing, general as well as the special crossing and its basic features. So dear students, you should also know what are the major differences between the general crossing as well as the special crossing. Just for the a better understanding, I'm explaining here. In case of general crossing, drawing of two parallel lines is a must. But whereas in special crossing, drawing of two parallel lines is not essential. Next, inclusion of name of the banker is not essential in case of the general crossing, but whereas in special crossing, inclusion of the name of the banker to whom we are issuing the check is very important. Next, in case of general crossing, paying banker to honor the check from the bank account only. In special crossing, paying banker is going to honor the check only when it is presented through the bank mentioned in the crossing. That's very important. One more difference, general crossing can be converted into special crossing, but whereas special crossing cannot be converted into the general crossing. These are the few differences between the general as well as the special crossing. So one more two types of crossing are there other than the statutory crossing, that is the account payee crossing as well as the not negotiable crossing. So what is account payee crossing here? The crossing can be made in both general as well as the special by adding the words called as the account payee. That means either a general crossing or a special crossing. When you add the words like account payee only in between those two transfer lines, that can be termed as a account payee crossing. The same way, either the general crossing or the special crossing, when you add the words, what are those words? Like not negotiable. In that case, it is called as a not negotiable crossing. In case of crossing, we can also come across the few very important things. Like one more very important thing we may know about the crossing is what? What is double crossing? When the check bears two separate special crossing. Double crossing means when a check bears two separate special crossing, it is called as a general crossing. Okay, these are the a few important things, dear students, you have to know about background of crossing, meaning of crossing of checks, why there is a need of crossing of checks, types of crossing, and how crossing of checks is more safer than the open check. Okay. And one more thing we can know about the crossing of check is what? Regarding opening of crossing. So what is that opening of crossing? Opening of crossing in the sense that cancellation of the crossing. What is the cancellation of the crossing? If you If a person want to cancel the crossing, that is two transfer lines on the face of the check, that must be by the drawer only. That can be called as a opening of crossing. Okay, again I'm telling, opening of crossing refers to cancellation of the crossing of the check is called as a opening of crossing, that has to be done by the drawer only. These are all the few things we discussed in the session number 34. Thank you.